Okay, let's go ahead and talk to some people while we're on our way to the dining hall. Morning, Ryoma. Oh, it's you, and Shuichi too. You guys are always together. We're not always together. Well, not always, but I feel like whenever I see one of you, the other's nearby. Is that right? Well, it's not a bad thing. You can't protect yourself when you're alone.
Be careful.
I thought something would happen at night, when it's easiest to get someone alone. But everyone's safe and nothing all that bad has happened.
Jeez.
Of course, no one would do that. I said it before, but if you really want to live through a situation like this, grumbling won't help.
Sheesh.
I understand you want to believe in everyone, but idealistic thoughts like that won't save anyone. You might end up losing what you tried to save. What do you mean by that?
No.
Who knows? I've talked too much.
More important.
Anyway, you guys only have a little bit of time left to think. That's the situation. The best thing to do is live life with confidence.
Jeez.
That's all I can say. Again, this guy's so strange. Morning, Kibo.
Yeah.
Good morning. Your timing is impeccable. I have something to ask. I wish to ask you both. What is it?
Well then.
What are your thoughts on this door? No matter how hard I try, it will not open. It doesn't seem like an exit.
That's right.
What do you think is on the other side of this wall?
Hey.
Why don't you just fly over and see for yourself?
Huh?
You're here? I want to see you fly. Robots have jetpacks or whatever under their feet, right? You don't? No, I don't.
Please stop.
Why are you asking such ridiculous questions?
Right?
You could have flown over the wall and called for help.
Oh man.
You're such a huge disappointment. I think you're more of a disappointment than Kibo is.
Unfortunately.
I'm fine, please just let it be. I don't like sci-fi functions like flight. Or aren't you already pretty sci-fi? So funny. What is past here?
Hey.
Good morning! Morning, Rentaro! Good morning, Rentaro. Actually, may I ask you a question? What's up? Being questioned by the ultimate detective is making me kind of nervous. Well, it's not bad.
Hey.
I wanted to know what you meant by the ultimate high.
right.
Yeah, I wanted to know about that too. I told you it's nothing, just forget about it. But,
No.
look, I told you before, I was just a little confused. Not being able to remember my own talent is stressing me out.
Never mind.
Really, I would appreciate it if you didn't ask me about it anymore.
Sorry.
I understand, sorry if it seemed like I was interrogating you.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry that I'm not much help.
Shuichi,
Do you think Rantaro's really just confused?
Could be.
I don't know, but he certainly doesn't want to talk about it. We shouldn't ask him any more questions.
I see.
We should be focusing on exposing the mastermind. What if people hear that? Alright, here we go. Morning, Kyo. Good morning, Kaede Shuichi. Have you come for breakfast? If so, Kurumi said she would make anything if you asked, so why not just do that? But I feel bad if I made her serve me.
I see.
I had the same thought, so I declined, but it seemed to only make her more restless. If left on her own, I'm guessing she would prepare enough food for everyone regardless. I see. Kurumi really likes to take care of people. It's not something you can describe in such simple language. Her devotion to her duties as a maid is extremely impressive. Despite knowing her, and may come tomorrow, she does not know much of a flinch. This too is beautiful, rational, poised, even in the face of certain looming death. It is exactly as I surmised. I can bear witness to the beauty of humanity here. What a strange person. Alright. And then we got somebody right out here. Morning, Maki. Morning. Is she in a bad mood?
Sure.
Heading to the dining hall? You guys better brace yourselves then.
Why?
Because Miyu's there?
I don't understand.
She's always weird, but this morning, she's been weirder than usual. Since her research lab opened, she's been pretty excited to tinker with her machines. I can totally see Miu bragging to Maki about that.
I see.
So Miu's lab is open too. Monokuma told me this morning that mine was open. And what about you? No, not yet. I suppose only Miu and Kaede's labs have been prepared.
Is that so?
I see. It sounded like Maki was in a bad mood. I think Miu was bragging about her lab of being open, but I don't think that would bother Maki since she seems so level-headed.
Then
I guess she heard something that she really did not want to hear. What are we walking into? And we're going to ask her for a favor. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about this either. But let's head inside anyway. Just Maki? Or just Mio?
Hey,
Morning, Miu. Well, if it isn't flat-chested Kaede? Wow. I have a small favor to ask of you, Miu. Right, Shuichi?
Right.
Actually, there's something we want you to make. We found cameras and security sensors in the warehouse, and do you think you can make cameras that detect movement and take pictures? As in, it would automatically take a picture if the motion sensor detects something?
huh?
The heck you're gonna use that for? To keep Monokuma under surveillance? We might learn something important information.
Oh, I see. Bitch!
The answer's no?
Huh? You know.
You plebs got a lot of nerve asking me for a favor. Is that why you don't understand basic human courtesy?
Oh, y'all.
Please, Mew. I really want to get out of here with everyone. And to do that, I need your help. So, please, I'm begging you.
Kaede,
Shuichi?
I'm begging you too. We could really use your help, Mew. Please?
What the hell? Quit bowing to me. No, I won't stop. I'm gonna stay like this until you say you'll do it, Mew. I'll do it for however long it takes. Who the hell uses bowing as a threat?
Fine. I'll do it, okay?
What? Really?
I grasped Miu's hand. Thank you, I owe you, even after we escape I'll owe you forever, ever, and ever. I'm not doing this for you guys. My research lab is in the garden, just open it up, so I was already thinking about checking it out. So can I have my hand back now? Cause this is starting to creep me out. Oh sorry, I was just so happy. But are you hands always as clammy?
What did I do?
Anyway, bring me the security sensors and cameras before I change my mind. I'll be waiting in my research lab in the garden. Miu wobbled out of the dining hall as if she had been thrown off balance. Thank God, I'm glad we managed to convince her.
Then
Let's go to the warehouse to get the cameras and sensors right away. Let's give her the cameras and sensors before she gets in a bad mood. She seems like the kind of girl to change her mind suddenly. True? Wait, this is open now. The heck? We're going to the warehouse, right? It's pretty far from here, though. Wait, we're going to the warehouse? I thought we were going to the garden. Also, I can't believe those are now open now. So now I don't even have to take the long way around whenever I have to go to the dining hall. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's make our way to the warehouse. And the warehouse is... Oh, wait. Maybe I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did went the wrong way. The warehouse is right here. This place is huge. I hope we can find all the things we're looking for.
that's...
Don't worry, I know where the cameras and sensors are. I'll go get them. You can wait here.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? After he said that, Shuichi walked to the back of the warehouse. Where's the back of the warehouse? Wait, what do I do now? It's a wooden box. Are these iron balls? They look like they're for shot put. I picked one of them up to see if it was heavy, as it looked, and it was. The athletes who have to hold these things are pretty impressive. Kaede, what are you doing? Done already? Yeah, I've got the cameras. I think 3 should be enough.
Huh?
Disposable cameras? Will these work? That's all they had, but they work. It should be fine. There's also a photo developing solution here, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, if you're fine with them, yeah, 3 cameras should be okay. Also, here's a security sensor. When this sensor picks up movement, it triggers this receiver to make a sound. We should get 3 of these as well.
I see.
As huge as this warehouse is, I didn't expect to have security sensors in stock. Do you want me to carry the cameras? I can put them in my backpack. I only have my music sheets and a spare vest, so there's still lots of room inside. Alright, let's go to talk to Miu. As soon as the 3 disposable cameras from Shuichi, I suddenly stopped. Will these cameras really work? Even if we take pictures of the mastermind and persuade everyone, what will we do after that? The mastermind could just smirk and order the Exorcists to attack everyone. Can we really protect everyone with this plan? Will we really be able to escape this place? Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Miu changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door at the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things as I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
Then...
Alright, let's go to Miu's lab. I saw in the courtyard.
I see.
Oh, you mean the large building in the garden at the bottom of the stairs? Up until now, our research labs have just been normal classrooms. Well, that seems alright, doesn't it? But why? Why would our research labs look like, you know? I guess right now I can't really explore my own lab right now. So it's just best to just follow through with the game, and then when it's like free time and I'm free to explore wherever I want, I can just go to my own music lab. That'd be pretty cool. Yo, there's 3 people here already. What's that all about?
Come on, come on.
Good morning, both of you. Spending more time together again. I'm sleepy. I couldn't sleep well last night. It took all my courage just to use the restroom. But I guess people can overcome their fears when they're really forced to. So she was holding it in. Kaede, say something to her. What's going on? Angie is trying to brainwash me and Himiko with her Atsuwa nonsense. Brainwash? I'm just answering Himiko's questions about Atsuwa. What are you saying? Are you saying Himiko, of all people, believes in Atsuwa over magic? Well, both are hard to believe. I don't believe in him. It's just strange to me that Angie isn't afraid of tomorrow's time limit. Because Atsuwa has already welcomed me into his kingdom. Shut about Atsuwa. Your god's not gonna get us out of the situation. You don't believe, Tenko? The only thing I believe in is Aikido. I see. What about you, Himiko? I'm a mage. I don't need to learn any priest spells. I see. Well, I suppose that's okay for now. Atsuwa is a merciful god. He forgives everyone, even those who do not believe. And the non-believers always come around eventually.
So divine.
Because Atsuwa is always with me. How divine. That is... This is really making my head spin right now.
What a pain.
Believing in Atsuwa sounds like too much of a pain.
It's Neo Aikido.
Himiko, you should believe in Aikido over
What
Atsuwa.
a pain.
That's a pain too. Himiko believes in magic and not... Yeah. So where's her garden? Is it like down over here? What are you doing over here?
How exciting!
I guess that building over there is Miu's lab. I saw Miu run over there earlier. She was all sweaty and had a total creeper smile. Okay, where? Oh, over here. Oh, I see. Okay. This was not open before, so... Well, dang. This place is more grand than the lab that I had in this game. Or after I knocked, the door violently swung open. You're freaking late. How dare you waste precious seconds of my time? Oh, looks like she's back to normal. Don't keep my golden brain waiting. Give me what you got. Okay, it's just these, but I took out the 3 cameras from my backpack and handed them to Mio.
What was that?
Disposable cameras? Are disposable cameras too difficult to modify for you?
Huh?
Do you ask bird watchers if they know how to gawk at dumbass birds? Here are the security sensors. So you want me to use these sensors to make the cameras take pictures automatically, right? I was thinking the cameras could be triggered by the security sensor. As in, if the sensor detects movement, the receiver goes off and the shutter activates. That's how I'd like it to work if possible. After I heard that, I whispered into Shuichi's ear. What are you going to use that for? I'm going to set it up on the moving bookcase. That way we can keep watch from anywhere as long as we have the receiver with us. If someone moves the bookcase, the receiver will let us know, right? And the camera connected to the sensor will take a picture of whoever moved the bookcase.
You mother...
What are you two whispering about? Nothing.
Is that alright?
I wrote down the details here. The 2 cameras with built-in security sensors that will take photos automatically. And a 3rd camera that will trigger the sensor receiver as it automatically takes a photo.
Sure.
How soon do you need these? Could you make them by tomorrow morning? Of course I can! You could tie me up and drip hot wax on me and I'd still finish it on time. With that bold declaration, Miu slammed the door in our faces. Did she just reveal some of her kinks to us? Anyway, I think this will do it. We just have to wait for Miu to finish. Kaede, what's wrong? Nothing. I was just thinking about how amazing you are coming up with this plan, Shuichi.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Honestly, when I first met you, I didn't think you would be that reliable. I mean, he is a detective after all. But look at me now, relying on you like you're Sherlock Holmes or something.
Okay.
We went our separate ways and returned to our rooms. Time limit expires at nighttime tomorrow. Today's my last chance to roam around. I need to make sure I don't forget to do anything important. Okay. So it is now free time once again. So, I want to check out my own lab. I want to see what my own lab has. Okay, so Tanko's there. I'll make sure to talk to Tanko later. Okay, so our lab is right up the stairs on the very top floor of this ridiculous place. I wonder what the exterior of this place even looks like anyway. Okay, so this is mine right here. Oh, it's unlocked!
All right.
Alright, let's see what my lab looks like. Oh, look at this, the whole music room. Something in the center of the room caught my eye, and I couldn't help but shout.
Good job.
Whoa, a grand piano! Smiling, I ran toward it and lifted the cover. Beneath it, a clean row of black and white keys smiled back at me. I haven't touched a piano in a couple days, but it feels like it's been forever since I played. I really am the piano freak. There's a CD rack. There are a bunch of CDs lined up on the shelves. Most of them are classical music. The works of minor and major composers from various eras and countries are all here. Yo, that's the window. Yo, that's what the outside looks like. Oh my god, what is happening outside? It's been tuned properly too. I was concerned at first, but someone has clearly been taking good care of it. Wait, that's it? We're not gonna play it? There's speakers here? It's an audio device. Looks like I can use it to play the CDs on the wall. Yo, that's it? I'm not even gonna play the piano myself? Dude, come on. Kaede, you don't look so good. You're thinking way too much. This is the perfect time to take a break. Wanna exercise with me?
Yes.
Alright, let's go to the gym. I spent some time stretching at the gym with Tanko as my coach. And then we are back over here. Tanko and I grew a little closer today. I'd like to give her something. Alright, let's see what to give her. Okay, how about this one?
Wow!
What a wonderful gift. Truly, only girls understand other girls' delicate hearts.
Listen up.
It'd be great if I can thank you in some way. How about I teach you Neo Aikido move?
What?
Kaede, is everything alright? Are you okay?
Huh?
What? What are you talking
I'll
about?
protect you.
If you've got a problem with any of the degenerates around here, please tell me. I'll squeeze their necks like a snake coiling around a mouse.
Jeez.
Won't that kill them? Hey, why do you say stuff like that? I've never been a problem with boys.
No.
You don't have to hide the truth from me. Shuichi is sexually harassing you? No way, dude.
Huh?
I see you with Shuichi a lot, so I assume he was exploiting a weakness of yours. Huh? Okay, you're thinking about too much. It doesn't look like what you think is fine.
Listen up.
Master told me degenerate males always have perverted fantasies running through their heads. Shuichi seems safe. He doesn't seem like he'd fantasize about that stuff. How could you be so naive?
Listen up.
Society's 100% appearances, and they say handsome guys are always up to no good. Is that really that true? Prejudice?
No.
Don't you think it's weird for degenerate males to have ultimate talents in the first place? Why are you assuming that every single guy here is a degenerate? Have you ever met a non-degenerate male?
I'll protect you.
My Neo Aikido will keep you, Himiko, and the other girls safe from those degenerate snakes. So please rest easy and just let me handle things.
Yeah.
That is pretty bad. I need to be more careful around Shuichi?
Jeez.
Don't do that.
Why? That's not true.
Because it's wrong to be violent for no good reason.
No. Jeez. Huh?
Normally I'd never agree to work with a vile degenerate male, but... After I calmed Tanko down, I parted ways with her and returned to my room. I'm glad she's worried about me, but her hatred for boys is a little bit too intense. Nighttime won't start for a while, so I guess I'll see what everyone else is doing. Okay, more free time. Okay, Kibo's here. At this rate, the tunnel will expire before we know it. We must take action somehow. I will search the school one more time. Perhaps we overlooked something. Shall we search together, Kaede? I spent some time walking around the school with Kibo. Kibo and I grew a little closer today. Alright, let's see what I can give Kibo. Okay, so robots are a little hard to give something to, admittedly. Okay, I don't have anything good, so I'm gonna shoot my shot and say this.
Unfortunately.
I don't know how to react to being given a gift like this. It would be insincere of me to just accept this gift, so I must politely decline it. Really? Dang. I've already disappointed somebody. Well, how unfortunate is that?
This is an announcement.
Dang, Mono Kid is still,
It is
like,
now 10 p.m.
screwed up.
No way!
Don't do something violent to start the killing game. You might make it one more night. It's crystal clear to me now. I understand everything. See? Look at your faces. The way your eyes are angled, the way your face is floating. That's a crazy face. Mono Kid really seems out of it. Is this what happens when you drink too much honey? So is honey like their alcohol? No, it won't be our last night time ever. Just our last night in this horrible place. Tomorrow night, I'm getting out of this place with everyone else. Yeah, we promised we would all be friends once we get out. I hear kids these days don't even say thank you anymore. I blame the parents. They haven't properly taught them the true meaning of thank you. It's very important to express gratitude to someone who had done something for you. It will make that person feel happy, and they might do something special for you later. In other words, thank you isn't just about conveying gratitude. It also conveys the expectation of a favor in the future. So the more you say thank you, the more you can use people around you. So always say thank you to people and make them do lots of things for your benefit. You're still hungover?
It is now
Jesus
8 a.m.
Christ, Mono Kid.
My heart's racing.
Today's a day that time limit expires. My heart is pounding with excitement! Even if you end up in hell, at least you can be proud that you didn't do the killing
You
game.
saying?
You're just assuming they're gonna go to hell? This isn't. This square isn't square, and U16 are the triangle who triangle circle to leave square and come circle as the triangle square humans.
So long, farewell.
Time limit was set to expire tonight, but weirdly enough, I was looking forward to it, and even then, I barely slept the whole night. I slapped my cheeks and leaped out of bed. Alright, first I need to go to Shuichi's room. We're gonna catch that mastermind together. Alright, that is what we're gonna be doing next time! So with that being said, that is gonna be it for this episode of Danganronpa V3, and next time, we are going to go to Shuichi and see what his plan is for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!